Hello guys, how's it going? Milerliteweight here. I'm actually going to have to talk kind of quick because this is actually part 2 of my series of how to play in Blacklight Tango Down, and this is the area where I'm going to be looking over the menus and getting you guys accustomed to how to customize your weapons. So to begin, I'm going to be actually go in the armory, and there's 4 different loadouts that you can choose from to customize, to personalize for how you play the game. As you can see, I have 2 assault rifle classes, a shotgun class, and a sniper class. So I'll just select this first one to show you an example of how to customize your weapon. So you're going to want to select whichever class you want to, whichever type you want to augment in terms of equipment, secondary, primary, or armor. And to begin, I'm actually going to go on the primary weapon. So you have a preset for all these different types of weapons between SMG, sniper, assault rifle, shotgun, and LMG. There's different presets for each one of these weapons that have different attributes to them. And if you like that gun, you can just use it, or you can customize it to how you like. And the nice thing about this game is that these weapons are unlocked at different levels. It doesn't matter if you use it or not. I've never used a light machine gun, but I will unlock the next one at level 24 regardless, which is actually a really nice addition. So I'm actually going to select one of these assault rifles. I'm actually just going to choose this one for the sake of time. And it's actually asking me, do I want to overwrite my custom? I'm like, yes, I do. I want to overwrite what I'm actually customizing right now, and it will be the new addition to that loadout class that you saw previously. So I'm going to accept that, and then to customize it, I just press A. On the 360, this is actually coming to the PS3 later. So you have different options to customize your weapons between scope, magazine, muzzle, barrel, stock, weapon camo, and weapon tag. Now scopes actually augment your movement speed, because it seems that the larger the scope is, the less you're going to be able to move quickly around the map. So as you can see with the ACOG scope I have selected right now, it's actually a little decrease in my movement speed because it's so large. And I'm actually going to add the rail, which is your standard scope, just for fun. And different magazines seem to be the same situation. The larger the magazine, the slower you're going to move. So I actually have the light magazine on just to increase my speed a little bit, even though it does have a lower ammo clip size. So moving on to the muzzle, I'm not really sure what the silencers do yet. I know that they do augment your speed as well, but not really sure what silencers do, considering there's really no UAV or radar to speak of. There is the HRV, but I don't think silencers have anything to do with that so far. So if I get any more information about that, I will definitely let you guys know. So moving on to the barrel, this is just your typical stats modification thing. You can choose from either you want more power and lose some of your speed, or you can have more speed and lose some of your power. And that's pretty much all it is for the barrels. The stock, I would assume, augments some sort of recoil or accuracy, which I'm thinking that first little stat is with the 3 bullets is just accuracy or recoil. I'm not really sure yet. That seems to be the big controversy right now, is what are these 3 things? You know, are they accuracy, are they damage? I know the second one is movement speed, but that third one is health. And we'll get into that in a little bit. And then you have weapon camos, just select what different ones you want to use. And then there's weapon tags. Now this is kind of the controversy of this game right now. Do these things actually do anything? Now as you can see, when I select a different one, they all change my, health, or my speed, or my bullet damage, accuracy, whatever, what have you. But the thing is, if one of these, especially the one I have selected, augments my health so much, why wouldn't everyone just use this single weapon tag? So actually I think that's the next thing I might show you after I go over the secondary weapons, which are just pistols. There's really no reason for me to look at these in depth. There you go. They are the same customizations as the primary weapons, so nothing to see there. And let's see, equipment. You have your primary equipment, which is a frag grenade and a proximity mine, which you unlock at level 17. Now the frag grenade can be cooked. I don't recommend doing so unless you're in close quarters areas, because it will give the enemy a chance to run away if you do not cook it. The fuse is pretty short, so if you choose to throw it across map, you should just throw it immediately, because it will just explode in the air if you don't. But moving on to the secondary equipment, the EMP and the Digi-Grenade are kind of the unique things to this game. The Digigrenade is more of a smoke grenade combined with Scrambler, because when you walk through it, you're not just blinded, you're also disoriented in the fact that you can't see anything around you very well. It kind of scrambles your screen. And let's see. And also I believe the HRV mode can't see through the Digigrenade smoke. I'm not quite sure on that. Let me know if I'm wrong. So moving on to the EMP grenade, when an enemy is hit by this explosion radius of the EMP grenade, your HUD is actually reset and you go to this blue screen area. Now when this happens, it's the equivalent of being completely flashed in Modern Warfare 2. So in terms of which one do you want to use, it's really only a personal preference. Both of them can be used for defense or offense, and they are both very effective. So make your own decision there. So moving on to armor, there are actually two different factions in this game, Blacklight and Order, and between them the armor sets are exactly the same. It's just choosing which one you want to use for whatever faction you're playing as a multiplayer, since you don't get to select it personally. If for me anyway, I'm going to choose the exact same armor set for both factions. Each one of these has your standard, typical layout as you can see here for the first one, and then you can advance more into, do you want to be faster and have less health, or do you want to have more health and be slower? Personally, I just stick with the all-around balanced standard issue armor for both classes, just because I don't have anything else unlocked right now. I think that when I do rank up further, I'm going to probably unlock all of these and choose. I'll mess around with both of them to see which one I like in terms of speed or health. So you should do the same. Again, there's camos, you can make your guy look like whatever you want, and I'm not going to spend too much time on that. So moving on, that's pretty much the customization of this game, and if you want to get a feel for how this game plays out, definitely spend a lot of time there. And I believe we just hit the 7-minute mark, so I'm actually going to move on to the Field Locker real quick, where you can look at your personal data and stats. I'm not going to look at mine because that's boring. And awards. Now this is kind of the interesting part, is that there are many, many different awards in this game that you can do, and you unlock experience for doing these as well. Now the interesting one is this tea party. Want some tea? This is actually unlocked when you teabag someone, I believe. Now any game that's going to award me for teabagging, that gets an A in my book. That's amazing, because teabagging people is fun and it makes the game enjoyable sometimes. But that's awesome. That's really all I'll say about that. So moving on, let's see here. Help and options. I want to show you guys something. I'm going to go through this kind of quick because I want to end this video as soon as possible. And I'm actually going to show you here where it says weapon tags. I'm going to leave this up until the video ends, but it seems that these weapon tags that I was talking about earlier are just for the placebo effect. I honestly don't think they augment anything, because I have added different weapon tags and it seems to not change anything. It seems that if they did change something, they would be much more specific, because as you can see in this little example here in the how to play area, they said endurance, stamina, health, speed, and more. Now if these weapon trinkets or tags actually did something, you think that they would be much more specific as to what they did. And for them to say something along the sides of the placebo effect, and if you don't know what that is, Google it, it seems that these things are just for cosmetics only, because there's a lot of really cool different trinkets you can add to your weapon, and to make them so overpowered would be kind of lame. So let me know what you guys think about this video, and if you want to if you want me to continue making these kind of videos, let me know. So I appreciate you guys watching. If you like this video, subscribe, like it, favorite it, do whatever the hell you feel like. I would really appreciate any of that. Alright, thanks guys. Peace out. Hold up, wait a minute. The video isn't over yet. I'm just going to look at achievements real quick, so pay attention. Reach the rank of Sergeant, and then you get 5 points. Win a quick match, win 5 points. Yeah. Kill 10 opponents in a quick match while they are affected by Digigrenade. That's hard. That's not bad. I'm just going to go through these real quick. It's going to take like 30 seconds. Oh god, it's already 30 seconds. Quickly! Read quickly! So most of these achievements just come from just basically playing the multiplayer and killing people and ranking up. So there you go. Peace, guys. If you want to subscribe, that'd be awesome. Do it.